Oh, that thing got up.
All right, guys, there she is. Axial SCX6. Also in front of it, for size comparison, is the SCX24. On top of it, tracks this TRX4. And behind it, the big boy, the X-Max, which is, they're pretty close to the same size. The X-Max is a lot wider. Jeep's heavier. Totally different vehicles, but both cool in their own ways. So this SCX6 I got used off eBay, and it's completely stock other than has the fender deletes. I didn't do that. I bought it like that. Other than that, it's completely stock, but we're going to change that. Try to do some preventative stuff, some cool stuff. We'll go over the upgrades. One of the things we're going to do, get rid of these kind of catch on stuff. So we're going to get catch on rocks or whatever may have be. We're going to get rid of those. And we have some rock sliders that are basically flat like this that are going from Power Hobby, I believe is what they are. Also some shock towers, different tires and wheels. And I have a servo coming, but that doesn't show up yet. But we'll go ahead and give a rundown right now of the parts we have now and what we're going to do with it. All right, guys, so this is what we got. We have a set of 4 sweet Super Swampers. Can't go wrong with Super Swampers. I got Super Swampers on my big truck. Gotta have wide, nasty tires. The Proline aluminum faces methods, which also look pretty good. Gonna kind of stick with the bronze theme with the truck. I think it'll work out pretty good with the green. We also have bronze shock towers front and rear. We have diff covers front and rear. It's all aluminum but bronze. And then the rock sliders I was talking about are flat. Power Hobby, basically going to match the same look of what's on there. I'm not sure if they're going to line up perfectly. I might have to trim some off to make it work with the other ones, but if we do, we'll trim it off and paint it up. I also have a parallel adapter for the batteries. That way I can run both the batteries, just plug them in when I have the body off, have more run time, and not have to take the body back off and plug them in later, do one at a time. So I have that stuff. I also have the carbon fiber slipper pads. So I have those guys. Ordered that just in case. I haven't had any slipping issues, but I figured I keep seeing people swapping to these. So if I'm going to tear into it, I might as well do that. I think I'm going to go through the whole thing, check everything, replace the grease, put some nice good grease in there, brace up the steering on the axle, check the shims and the diffs. I actually have the shims over here somewhere. So I think I have some more of these too for my armless stuff, but I ordered these as well to shim the diff if need be. So that should be most of the parts. I also have a servo coming. I am going to change the servo. So I got that guy coming. So we'll get after it and we'll start tearing this thing apart and getting some good stuff. I want to mount these puppies up first though. Whew. That's what I'm talking about. Super Swampers. The only way to go. Super Swampers over here. See? Look at that. Oh, this is a little, don't ride my ramps. My son's driving his little capper out here making ramps. But here's a LQ4 that's about to get a cam, so I'm waiting for that to show up. But that should sound pretty nasty. But for now, messing with the toys, so let's get these babies mounted up. All right, so I got a first wheel off, first wheel and tire. It's crazy how it has like a flat spot. You can see that from just the, I guess, lack of foam and the weight of the vehicle. See, it's kind of right there. You can feel it. But so these are just the wheel faces. So you're gonna take the original wheel apart from the back side. There's the 6 screws. Take those babies out. Take the wheel and tire, or take the tire and foam off. Put the new tire and the foam on. Hopefully his foams are okay. If not, I'll be taking these apart again and getting something good. So if anybody has a suggestion, let me know. And I'll go ahead and rip these babies apart. I am gonna get a less powerful drill. I know this is probably, I wouldn't put that in with these, but use this to put them in, but to take them off, I'll use it. I do need a little bit like a little M12 with a clutch or something. I probably might go pick one up tomorrow. This is a little bit too much. Push it. Push. Okay. So that's the part that we're not going to use. It's going to get replaced by these guys. So, see if we can get the back side out of here. This one looks a little bit tougher. Get that ring out of there. Okay. So we need to save that and save this ring. Funny doing it on tires this big when you're used to doing. I just mounted some 1.0s up for the TRX4M, and this is a whole different thing. It's like mounting a real tire. Crazy. Get my scissors. Got these bad boys open. There's a part number if anybody wants those. Not exactly cheap for not being a whole wheel, but I guess when you're getting into the big stuff, not only does the size go up, but if you could see that, my lighting's not the best. I need to work on that, but it does look good. I guess when the size goes up, the price goes up too. So what are you gonna do? I did mention that I got this used off eBay, lightly used. It wasn't even really scratches on the diffs or anything, which is surprising. There's the all method caps. That's gonna look good. Look pretty scale. I did mention I got it used, and luckily, because that way had a little extra money to put into it, because I knew I wanted, you know, everybody wants to change stuff, but I wanted to do some preventative stuff. You know, you watch the YouTube videos on what it needs to be good, and I want to make it good, so that's gonna look real nice though. Real nice. So, the only thing I'm not listening to them, and I probably should be, is swapping out these phones. But I'm just trying to save money for now, and there's a little dirt in there. I'm just gonna clean it out since I'm here. Always got a brush somewhere for brushing something off. But alrighty, let's get this ring in here. Try to get this ring in here. Got to use my muscles today. This stuff's fun. It's kind of relaxing. Get out here when the kids go to bed and work on something. I mean, if I'm not working on a big truck, I'll work on a small one. Always tinkering, adjusting stuff, trying to make it better. There we go. We got that bad boy in there. I'm assuming these are the same either way. Obviously, it's not directional, so duh. I don't know why I'm asking that, but okay. Let's see if we can get this lip around here. Probably could have maybe sprayed some soapy water in there. I don't know. It seemed to go okay though. Got to make sure you line them up, obviously, but you know, that's going to screw into the back of that. So we got to line those bad boys up. Man, it looks sweet though. What a cool look. It's not going to add a ton of weight like a full aluminum wheel would. You know, add a little more, but it's going to add some. I mean, these do weigh quite a bit more than these. This is like nothing. So it's going to add a little bit of weight there. This thing's so heavy, I don't really want to add too much, but anything down low in the crawling world is a good thing. So we'll see what happens. Kind of got back into the hobby. I used to have slashes and stuff back when that first started, and then kind of got out of it, and recently just got back into it. You know what I should do? Should put Loctite on these. And I'll do that. I just wanted to get one started, show you guys what it was going to show you guys what it was going to look like, and then I'll put the rest of them together off camera. But that's the idea. So get everything lined up. It's only got 2 screws in it, but you get the idea. We'll put the other, I'm going to Loctite, put the other forward with Loctite, pull these 2 out, Loctite those, and then I'll, I don't know if I need to Loctite them. I'll just put a little blue, because I might have to take them apart again. I don't know. And it looks like you bolt it up, and then you would put the cap back on. It look kind of like similar to the original style, which I guess is a bad design because you got to take those, 6 screws out to get the nut off. But hey, I'm probably not going to take them off and on too much. But there they are, looking freaking sweet. Should look good with the green. But, all right, I'll get them mounted up, and then we'll see what they look like. Thanks. Well, got them mounted up and on. It looks pretty nasty. Look at that nice stance on there, especially with no fenders. It's gonna throw some mud everywhere, but that's okay. That doesn't bother me too much. Not on this thing. Man, it looks good. Got the caps on there. I just put 2 screws in the caps because in case I gotta take the wheels back off. I just put them on this side, that's so you could see. But man, it looks good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the rock sliders on next. And then go from there, go down the list. Shock towers and diff covers. Might not do it all in this video. I might do some in another video, but I know I'm probably gonna have to take them back off, but I had to mount them up. Man, whoo, looks good. I like it. Hope you guys like it too. Next to that big boy. That thing's fun. Man, I have to put a video in. I got a video of launching that thing and the fire team. The fire team, I think it landed, I don't know, it cleared like 45, 50 feet or something. It was pretty crazy. We were bashing the other day. That was fun. But there it is, guys. Looks good. Setting up there. Got the body off. We're going to do these rock sliders. I got to pull these guys off. Look like they're just 2 screws here. And this guy's going to go on right like that. And I looked at the measure, so I measured, did a quick measurement from here to this edge, which is a 1/2 inch. That way I can, when I bolt this guy up, I can match that. So hopefully, you know, the body was coming on and off with that one. So once this is on, you know, the body will go right on. So go ahead and slap those babies on. We'll see what it looks like. Those are the Power Hobby sliders. Where's the other one at? Just simple, little metal. Not really, I mean, it's not a real Jeep, so I'm not really worried about rock sliders so much, but it should work well and stay out of our way. So I'll throw the other one on, we'll see what it looks like. Nope, got them on. Measured that 1/2 inch, that worked fine. So the body went on just fine. As you can see, our factory slider's gone. That kind of matches. It doesn't want it perfect here, but that's close enough. I mean, you see what the original, well, that's the other side. See what the original one was here. I just didn't like how this corner, because it obviously went to match with the original fender, which I don't have. So it just looked funny. On top of that, it had this nice point just to catch anything. So now we gained a little bit of, I don't want to say clearance, but side clearance there, and gain looks too, so looks pretty mean. So all right, we're on to the next thing. I am super happy with how it turned out. Thing looks sweet. Thank you guys for watching. I want to end this video. I'll make another one for all the aluminum. It's getting late tonight, so I'll make another video for getting all this stuff done. Shock towers, diff covers. Check the diffs, see if we need to shim them. And then I'll be tearing into this thing, doing that carbon fiber slipper clutch. But for now, we did something to keep us motivated. And if that's not motivating, I don't know what is. So, thank you guys. Look forward to seeing you on the next one.